Happy Wednesday, y'all. Worship Wednesday on the Chili Wolfpack podcast. I'm your host, Ian Wolf. This morning we'll be reading from John chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. If you have a Bible near you, feel free to open up and follow along. If not, that's okay, just listen. My Bible is the CSB version, just for reference. Well, let's get into it. John chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. All things were created through him, and apart from him, not one thing was created that has been created. In him was life, and that life was the light of men. That light shines in the darkness, and yet the darkness did not overcome it. There are plenty of theories on creation and how this world began. There are some scientific theories and explanations for how everything's fallen into place, such as some atoms and molecules coming together perfectly and forming a big explosion known as the Big Bang. There is that humans came from monkeys. We evolved from monkeys. I actually took an environmental science class in college, and my professor taught us that humans evolutionized from primates. But the Bible explicitly states that God is our creator. God created the earth. Now, let's go to verse 2. It says, He was with God in the beginning. Who is He? He was with God in the beginning? Like the beginning of time? Who is He? Well, He is Jesus. Jesus has been with God since the beginning. Jesus is God in the flesh. So Jesus is both man and God, 100%. It's not a 50-50 like he's a, what do they call it, a demigod in Greek and Roman mythology. No, and I know the math doesn't add up. Well, 100 plus 100 is 200. It's God. It doesn't make sense. Jesus is 100% man and 100% God. Verse 5 here, that light shines in the darkness, and yet the darkness did not overcome it. That the light is symbolism for Jesus. Jesus is known as the light. Think about it like this. When it's light outside, it's sunny, you can see everything. When it's dark, you see very little. Now, well, what if there's lights out? Okay, that's a light helping you see. When it's dark, without any light, just dark, you don't see very far. And so, Jesus is a light because of, you could say, warm and positive, but also because he is like a mirror for everything. So, every little sin that we have, whether it's a consistent ritual or just a here and there occasion, every sin we have, like Jesus is a mirror, a light for that. But it's not like it's not always like a scolding parent telling their child to behave or don't do that. Like God is gracious and merciful and loving, so it's a mirror, but you could say that the Lord is like a loving parent. You can't let your kids do whatever they want. You do have to discipline them and correct them, but you do that out of love. It's actually, it's loving your kid by disciplining them and having them abide by certain rules. So that's just, again, this is pretty much any passage in the Bible. You can have an hour-long sermon over it if you really break it down and get into historical context and different interpretations and all that. I always tell myself I'm going to do it in under 3 minutes. It rarely happens. There's so much to talk about. And if you have any questions, whether it's myself or someone else, please bring those questions up. If you are someone who doesn't believe in God or doesn't believe in the Bible, maybe you're on the fence, you're curious, or you are a believer, you are a follower of Jesus, but you're still new to your walk, I encourage you, you can drop a comment in the comment section of this post. You can send me a message. I'm more than willing to have a conversation with you about it. Even if you're someone who has different beliefs than me, I'm adamant in my system of faith, but how do I put this? Like, my mind, my heart will not be changed on this, but like, I'm more than willing to have a cool, calm, collected, and loving conversation with you. I encourage you guys to be a positive light